Hey guys, it's Yishan here. Today I have a very special guest. You guys have probably seen him before. It's my good friend Kyle, and you guys will not believe what he did today. I know you guys are always interested in the Lyrilusc Tri-Brigade content, and this is going to be some of the top quality content. He went 8-0 undefeated at the Remote Duel Extravaganza with some huge names at the event. So I'm just gonna let Kyle take it away from here, and if you want to introduce yourself and then show us your deck.
Yeah, awesome. So, hey guys, I bet you guys have seen me before, but in case you haven't, my name's Kyle. I went to school with Yishan. I'm originally from Yuba City, and we don't get a lot of big Yu-Gi-Oh names out of Yuba City, so this is like a pretty big deal for me. So yeah, I went 8-0 with Lyrilusc Tri-Brigade, and going into the event, I didn't even think I was going to top 16, let alone win. So it's just been crazy over the last few hours. But without further ado, we decided to do this kind of live so you guys could see how pretty my deck has gotten.
Yeah, right after the event. As soon as the event finishes, it's like, Kyle, I need your deck profile. People are gonna want to see this. And it's probably gonna get leaked soon eventually anyway, so I want to get on top of it,
Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna get started. I have a little sorted out in the section. So first off, we got my hand traps. So these aren't like these first two hand traps aren't like maxed out, but they're pretty high rarity. So I have 3 Siphon Gear Gammas and a driver, and I'm able to get my Gammas in Ultra, so that was pretty nice. We played 3 DD Crow, searchable, it's real good. Cannot afford ultis, so supers. And then 3 Ashes, and I recently was able to get 3 Secret Firsts, so that was really nice.
Very nice, very nice.
Something I realized over the event, I don't think this deck needs more than 9 hand traps. It really does not. 9 hand traps serve me so well, and there's even times where I was like, why am I drawing so many hand traps? So I was like, 9, solid. So then we got the Lyrilusc. These are kind of basic right now. They only come out in 1 rarity, so here's my... I played 3 Warblers, 2 Sparrows, and 1 Swallow. I like this ratio. There was a time where I played 3-2-2 or even 3-2 or 3-3-2, but I think now I don't think it needs it. There's never a time where I was like, I wish I drew Sapphire Swallow like hard drew it. It was it was
I agree. 3-2-1 seems the way to go.
And some of the times when I did hard draw it, I wish I didn't was the problem. Then we get the Tri-Brigade. So obviously these also have 1 rarity, but I have these in German, so that's pretty nice too. So I have 3 Nervos.
Gotta flex.
Yeah, 3 Nervos, 3 Fractals, 3 Keras, and 2 Kit. So Kit's the newest edition. Kit's really good. And I play 2 because of something else I play in the deck. And being able to send Oath on top of your full combo to like stop Mine or Dark Ruler or Droplets is real good. Or even if you like open just Fractal by itself is your statues protected. So it's pretty great. And something I haven't been doing until like the Invitational and now is 3 Keras. Yishan convinced me of 3 Keras. It is the best extender in the deck. Like I don't know what else to say. It's so good.
I'm glad it served you well today. I'm glad it served you well.
Yes. So after that, I just have some miscellaneous like beast support. So we got Apex Avian. This is not a secret. I know. I don't have it. I don't have a DT1 either. But Barrier Statue. It's real nice. And then 2 Rescue Cats. I don't have supers, so these are not supers. I'm not that rich. But they are German Dual Sagas, so those are nice. This card came in so much more clutch than Kikabaido has ever came in. There were hands where I would like draw 4 cards and I'd be like, I'm gonna lose, and then this would be my 5th card, and it would just make the hand very playable, not even just like decent. So I was like, okay.
Right. Yeah, I'm glad somebody got us started on that Rescue Cat train.
Yeah, I know a lot of people don't like it, but I like don't understand because it's so good.
Shout out Lester, thank you for the combos.
Yeah,
we use them all the time.
The combos he made, I swear I went through most of them today. So I mean,
we just copy them, so it's like, okay.
So that's it for the monsters. It's pretty hefty, pretty hefty monster count. But What can you do? So spells. This is one of the bigger, expensive cards in my deck. So we got 3 ulti tankies.
Flex on them. Flex on them.
They're real nice. This is a new addition to the deck. Pot of Prosperity. It's what I told Yishan earlier. Throughout the day, there was no middle ground with this card. This card was either busted or it was subpar. Like, it's just gonna happen. But few honorable times it worked out for me. It was like my opponent ended on spheres, and I did this, grabbed Called by the Grave, so it made their play like super suboptimal. And round 7 against Hanko, I used it, revealed the barrier statue, and I forced him to use his Prank Kids fusions because he could. If I normal summoned the barrier statue, his field was dead. So like,
I see. So would you recommend this card to someone that wants to play this deck?
If you have the budget for it, I would say why not try it. Some people like it, some people don't. It's not necessary. It's not like if you don't have it, you're gonna not win. Because I can't say that this card is what won me today. It's not. But it is nice. If I had to, this is kind of controversial. This I think is better than Jack in the Hand.
Okay, interesting.
Jack in the Hand this does not give your opponent a +1.
Right. Okay. And for the people watching, we'll try to go into the what to banish and how many to banish in the extra deck when we're there.
Yeah.
So I'll have a timestamp in the description when we talk about that, because I know a lot of people are really always asking about that. So just as a heads up to the viewers. Okay, yeah. All right, sweet.
So the rest of my spells are just some 1-ofs. We got a Foolish, a 1-for-1, a Rendezvous, and a Call by the Grave. So this one's I couldn't get a super. Super's shot up. They're like $180.
For Foolish?
I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
but this Lost Art one, it's really pretty. So I got that one. And then this one, the Advocate, surprisingly, 1-for-1 doesn't have a super high rarity. It's this Ultra. This $10 Ultra is the highest rarity.
It's Ultra. Mm-hmm.
And then this Call by the Grave's not secret. I know. But like it's a German super. So in my book, it's highest rarity. And then Rendezvous is a good card, so it's there. I won a game today because my opponent misplayed. Summoned their Kaijin, was like, I'm gonna kill their Samorgan, kill them. And then I damage step activated this and they lost. So
Okay. Yeah, Rendezvous is a nice card.
Like, you don't want to see it, but when you do see it, sometimes it works out. Mm-hmm. And then finally I play one trap, and it is Oath of the Tri-Brigade. This card won me so many games today. People just don't know what to do. They're like, wait, that does that? Or they just can't play around it, and they're like, well, your board's great. So
and it's actually better to draw than the Rendezvous.
Yeah, if I draw this and full combo, I usually end on Apex, because this will do 2 negates and a barrier statue and an Appaloosa.
Right. So so I know some people aren't convinced by the trap or are not running the trap. If you had to recommend the trap on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you say?
It's definitely like a 9. It's
a 9.
You cannot afford to lose to Droplets or Mystic Mine. I'm not giving up a game 1 when I have an out. There's no reason for it.
Okay.
So that's it for the main deck. It's a pretty penny right now, but what can you do?
Gotta flex.
Thank you, Konami.
Gotta flex.
Thank you, Konami. Thank you for that invitational pricing. Okay, so now onto my extra deck. I think this might be more expensive than my main deck, or equal to my main deck.
All right, I think I know what's coming then.
So let's start with the Xyz monsters. I'll go a little slow because
we'll start slow.
One of them's kind of expensive. So we got Recital and Assembled. So this card won me games. This card is in every combo. There's no not playing them. This card, if they do not disrupt your Warbler Sparrow, their board's gone. Like, it's gone. They can't do anything. They can't punishment because you can't target. And then if they have any other form of destruction, you can just detach them to save it. And then they're like, well, oh well. It's great.
Sucks for you.
And then to go along with that Assembled, we got this Starlight Zeus.
Ooh, how much is that running?
It's like $350.
Okay.
But
you could probably build a whole Lyrilusc Tri-Brigade deck for a Starlight Zeus.
Yeah, actually, I think you can.
Probably.
So I know a lot of people often ask how necessary this is. I'm not going to say you can't play the deck without it, but it wins me a lot of games. Sometimes it wins me games. Yeah. Sometimes it wins me games I shouldn't win.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly. Yeah.
Which hopefully doesn't make it ban worthy someday, but because it is a good card. So those are my XCs. You'll notice I'm not playing Downerd. I am playing Omega. I don't like Omega. I don't like Downerd as much. Omega comes up quite a lot.
And I have to agree with you too, especially with the Rescue Cat.
Yeah, with Rescue Cat, it's great. And there was a lot of games today where this added to my OTK, so that was great.
Okay.
So that's my one synchro. So for my Link monsters, I'll save the Tri-Brigade ones for last. Some generic ones. We got Link Rebo, Harpy Conductor, my generic Link 2 Wing Beast, which I got a Lost Art finally. So that one looks nice.
Ooh, very nice.
She just has like her midriff showing, but
right, you know.
We got an Ancient Warrior Oath. This is probably the best Link 2 outside of Fairjet, but the only bad part is you can't hard summon it or else it'd be broken.
Yeah, that would be awesome for this deck.
Harris Felger. This card's actually, I don't think I ever left it on the field, but the times that did come up where it was on the field, it was pretty good. Since we're in such a graveyard heavy format, being able to shuffle back something is like real good. And then we got Samorg, probably the best card in the deck. Honestly,
yeah.
Well, against one of my Altergeist matchups today, I think I used Samorg like 7 times. It was
like if they can't kill it, the game is over.
Like they can't out this without strike, so because it can't be targeted, so it's just great. And then Appaloosa, she's great. She ends on most of my boards, but she's pretty good. I just don't have a Starlight yet, so.
Yeah, coming soon.
We'll see. Those Starlights are pretty penny.
Okay.
I don't got a random $600 to drop on them. Okay, so we got 2 Starlight Fairjets.
There we go. Now we're talking.
I got these from my friend when they were $150 before we played the Invitational. By the time we were done with the Invitational, they had shot up at least $100.
$100?
Yeah, so just...
Man, we should have got some insider trading going.
So just these and the Zeus makes my extra deck like almost $900.
Wow.
Yeah. But didn't spend any money on it, so it's okay. It just... This is why you should play Remote Duels. Because you can make your decks look pretty.
Right.
And then we got 1 Rugal. There's combos where he's necessary. Most of the time I like never make him, but he does come up. You do need it sometimes. So And then 2 Shurake. Half my combos go through 1 turn 1. And you need the other one. So
Yep. Hey, check out the combo video, by the way, if you haven't already.
There's a lot of there's like 9 combos in there, so
yeah.
So that was my extra deck. Moving on to the side deck. I think this is where most people might have a problem with it, but you guys can judge that on yourselves. So I'm a big fan of 2-ofs. Like a big fan. So
yes, you are.
So we got 2 Nibs, 2 Lancias, and 2 Drolls. This is like my combo. This is like my side deck for like combo matchups. Lancia didn't come in once today. I didn't see Drytron, or not Drytron. I didn't see Virtual once. Which I'm thankful. I'm thankful for. Don't get me wrong. It led to me winning.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, it didn't come in. But those are the monsters I play in my side deck. Then I also play 2 Lightning Storms, 2 Cyclones, and a Duster. So this is like the control part of my side deck, because there's been times where I'm like, am I playing too much spell and trap card removal? And then it comes up and I'm like, nope, I'm not. It's enough. Like there's times where I'm like, maybe I should cut Cyclone. And then I'm like, it won me a lot of games, so I can't cut Cyclone.
Yeah.
Like
Cyclone is good. It's good against like Shadul Schism.
Like when I played against Altergeist, I Cycloned a Missing Mind in the end phase, and when I won, the guy was like, "Yeah, if you didn't have Cyclone, I had Judgment." So I was like,
"Wow!"
So I was like, "Thank God." And then for traps, so this is where mine and Yishan's list differs the most. Is he plays Harpy's Featherstorm, and I play Judgment. I think the biggest reason is, I think we're in a format where while combo is so good, control is almost as good, if not better. And this is good against control and combo. Whereas I feel like Storm is really good, don't get me wrong, but it's very good against like more combo decks. Because control decks will just like set cards and then pass. And then whereas if you had like Dust or if you had Judgment over Storm, you could negate something important.
Right. Yeah, I definitely felt like I wish I played Judgment today. I ran Harpy's Feather Storm in my deck, and yeah, there was a lot of back row decks, and Storm was not that good for me. So I guess he definitely made the right call in today's event.
Yeah, there was a game I won literally because I got Lancea and I set an Importer and a Judgment. And then next turn I could combo.
Classic.
Yeah, so it was great. Which leads me to my last two cards, which is Imperial Order and Rebuku. This I didn't resolve all day. This I resolved multiple times today. This card is so good.
Yeah, I mean, Imperial Order is just kind of broken.
And now that I'm playing Prosperity, you can at the end of your combo you can just search this maybe. Like there's a chance, and then you're like. And then your opponent might just scoop on the spot because they can't really out that.
I see. So, right, what Kyle's saying is if you don't need Prosperity in your opening hand and it's like a game 2 or 3, then you just do your combo and then Prosperity at the end to look for
and it's crazy.
A side card or something. That does sound good.
So that's my side deck. So a couple things I'm going to touch on. So the Prosperity banishes, I have like a set. Like it almost always the same.
Okay, yeah, let's go over those.
So if I'm going first and I don't open Gamma, I banish this. Like it's out. Because if I can combo, and I mean if I don't have Gamma, this is dead most of the time past turn 1. If I'm going first, I do not need this. I'm gonna make it so you can't play the game, and this is not coming out. Going second, however, it changes a little bit. And if I open Gamma and my hand's decent, I usually will banish Link Curve. If my hand's bad, I'm not going to banish Link Curve because I'll need it. In that case, it's usually like a Fairjet or maybe a Rugal sometimes. There is a couple times where I've banished 6. It's not good, per se. But there's matchups in this format where you need that blowout card and you have to dig for it or else you will lose.
I see. So you're saying you almost always banish 3 unless you're desperate.
And it's always some form of this. Now if I'm going
Okay. I'm sure a lot of players will be go ahead.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. If I'm playing like a control deck and I know I need Zeus, these stay in, this will come out and like something else. It is usually a Fairjet. Because if I'm playing against something that I know I need to clear the board, this has to stay in. Because it will win me the game. So that's basically that was my deck. That was let me win. I don't know if
well, I mean, congratulations. Yeah. Do you is there anything you want to say, like a shout outs or statements you want to make now that you're on top of the Yu-Gi-Oh world?
Let's see. I think the biggest thing is I was surprised how well I played today because despite how tired and fatigued I was. So that was like a freaking mind-blowing thing because I was like, I'm not gonna win. I cannot wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning and play all day. And then I was having like stomach problems. I swear I was gonna vomit, and I was like, I gotta keep going. And even towards the end when I started to play like the big names, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna lose. This is what I'm gonna lose. But to be honest, looking back at my my rounds, I 2-0'd more towards the end than I did throughout the entire day. Like those were my best matches.
Fourth quarter player right here.
Shout out wise, Yishan obviously has helped me cultivate this so much. Him and Bailey, the Tri-Brigade group on Facebook, especially Lester with those combos. That's great. That helped a lot.
Yes.
I think I'm not going to shade really anyone this time because we all know what happened last time. Except there's like, if Marin's watching this, never again tell me to play 50 cards in my deck. Never again. Because I have results now. I had results before, so there was no reason for you to come at me, but now I really have results. So.
And Marin, if you're watching, I would love to see the math behind your theory, since I know you said you had some. I would love to take a look at it. We can make a whole math and Yu-Gi-Oh video.
If you have math, that'd be great.
I'd love to see it. Love to see it.
But
all right. Well, thank you, Kyle. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Congratulations again. First place. I mean, this was like a 250 plus person tournament, 8 rounds.
Yeah, and like so, my first major win, let alone besides the qualifier, this is like the biggest top I've had too. So
yeah, you're up and coming, more and more it seems. And so
let's hope.
I think a lot of players are going to be looking at your deck and probably learning a thing or two from it. So hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you again, Kyle. Anything else?
I don't think so. Except I hope to see quite a few of you at that qualifier in a couple weeks. We'll see what happens. See if we can make this a 2-time thing.
a repeat. That would be sick.
See if we can get me and Yishan back to the Invitational.
That would be crazy. Okay, well, thank you, Kyle. I appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this deck profile. I hope you guys enjoyed the shiny cardboard. It's always really pleasing to look at. And until next time, guys, we'll see you guys in the next video.